Okay, that came in thrumming. Or also it just might be my headphones. What's up, everyone? My name is Swift Edge, and welcome to Within, a game where we... Can you chill? Bring it... I said chill? I didn't say to get amplified? We play as Maya, who gets a strange call from her strange brother, Nick. And that in turn sets about a series of strange events that threatens everything we hold dear. What the fudge is happening to that computer? I'm just realizing what it is. All right, do I have to get my crucifix? Do I have to get my holy water? Do I have to get my Nerf sword? I will do it. I will fight you. I will fight you, demon. Don't you talk back to me. All right, let's go ahead and start this game and see what series of events begin for Maya. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons whom they knew not. Deuteronomy 32:15. Ooh. So I was right. I need my crucifix. I will grab my Bible. I will grab my crucifix. Don't make me get up in here.
I haven't heard from my brother in over 3 months.
I get holier up
wasn't unusual.
Holier than now up in here.
Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults.
Oh, you guys had a really bad past then, huh?
Last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Spooky.
Maya, I hope you're okay.
Voice acting's great.
I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but...
And I shouldn't worry?
Nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out.
You're in trouble and you don't want me to worry. That makes
Whatever
sense.
you do, don't come looking for me.
Oh, too late.
I'll call you when things are right.
Oh, too late. Too late, Nick.
I know I haven't said this enough, but
Love you?
I do love you. Always have.
Well, it's nice hearing that from a brother who I don't see and talk to very often. Yeah, that kind of voicemail will definitely make any sibling, any person that loves and cares
I
about
must
you,
have
will of
called him
course start
dozens of
worrying.
times, but there was no answer. And then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went.
This is a great intro for the game.
Core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving.
It's a long intro, too. Sheesh.
And I would save him.
It's very clean, though. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Again, I would like to say, though, I'd like to preface this by saying, like, if your sibling says, don't worry, of course you're going to worry. And it's also really dumb of a sibling, loved one, friend.
Quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work.
Oh, you're probably going to miss more than
Let's
a day.
see. He should be at apartment 405.
You're going to end up missing more than a day. Hint, left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Okay.
Gross. Looks like it hasn't been emptied in days.
Wait, is there gonna be voice lines for everything? I gotta love it. But yeah, if you tell someone who deeply cares about you, friend, family, whatever, and you say to them, hey, something bad's about to happen, but don't worry, you just caused a lot of worry. You caused so much anxiety for that person you just called, so I want you to feel good about yourself for saying that, first of all. Can I run at all? Usually when games don't allow me to run, part of me gets a little excited. Of course, there's something blocking my way. I always get a little excited because part of me goes like, oh, maybe I'm not going to have chase scenes. But then I've been playing a lot of horror games lately that have the beginning part of where you're not running and then all of a sudden something happens and then it's like, press shift. Why? Fudge
Hello?
me. God, why? Why you guys start it like that?
Where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Well, I could probably guess where they went.
This is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers.
Although if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
I should ring the doorbell. See if he answers.
Oh, do I actually have to click on the door? Oh, okay. Well, if he's in a drunk stupor, that doorbell's gonna irritate his head. So just press it numerous times and aggravate him.
I guess he's either not home or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in.
And this is where it all goes wrong. This is where it's all gonna go downhill from here.
Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here?
Okay, now I can hit the switch. I didn't realize I also left clicking on the mouse.
How is he living like this? This is terrible.
Could skip the chat. Could skip all the talking. Yeah,
Why can't he get a bed like a normal person?
that's mean, because my bed is literally on the floor, and I did it because I needed more space in here for more stuff for content-wise and for playing games. Don't you judge me, Maya! Wait a minute, is that...
Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones.
Hi, Mom. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15.
Bad wording,
We
because,
watched
you know...
her waste away and die
she
from
died.
cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early.
Yeah. I mean, there's never
We
really...
moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma.
Speaking of demons, we're probably going to encounter some. But yeah, here's the thing, saying like losing parents early, it's never early, it's never easy for at any age to lose both your parents. Like, you never really want to deal with it. It is something that comes with time, and it sucks, and it's sad. But saying like, oh, it's too early, oh, it's too late, there's just never a great age. I don't know if I want to open that.
Right, like this is gonna keep me out.
I wish it would.
Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door.
I have a feeling that he's not in there, but there might be something else in there. Is that gonna turn off? Okay, that's gonna turn this on. You gotta clean up a bit in here, my guy. You gotta do a really good job of cleaning, because this is just not it. Is there a key that I gotta find to get in there? Is there something over here? I see cigarette butts. I see shoes and...
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon
a
again.
lot of alcohol.
Nick, I sometimes think if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat.
We're just getting a play-by-play for everything we're interacting with, huh? Whoa, that's gruesome. That's
Nick
a
had no
flipped
business
car.
being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind.
Good lord.
Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death.
So instead of... Because some people, when they have that
With
kind
Ma
of...
gone, I was supposed to be the parent. Rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
So, what I was going to say, before she kept on talking, which I really should have guessed that she was going to continue talking, was that normally when people have those types of accidents, when it's caused by whether it's drugs, alcohol, whatever, they go, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not going to let this happen to me again. Then there are the people who completely drown themselves in it because it helps them to cope and it helps them to just numb the pain away that they feel from all of that, which it's not great. It's not the best solution ever. And that is where, when it comes to people experiencing trauma like that, those around them really need to try to come together as best they can to be like, hey, I just want to let you know, we love you. Don't need to completely isolate yourself, which is pretty much what looked like Nick did. And then he's got wrapped up in trouble. Is there a way to try and open the door? Okay, well, there is no other way unless there's a freaking vent in here. Because I can't interact with anything else in here, which... This would be a good place to hide a key to a room that you don't want anyone going into. You throw a key in the back here in the tank of the toilet. You put it in the medicine cabinet, put it inside a pill bottle. That, you know, maybe... Because, I mean... Most people coming over to someone's house don't always ask if they have a headache for Tylenol or Advil, whatever. I usually do, because, you know, if I have a pretty bad headache, it's like, listen, if you want me here, I need something to take away the headache.
Would it hurt to clean up a little?
It might. Could drop a plate, cut yourself. Come on, think it through, Maya. Pile of clothes.
I remember that shirt. I think I'd given it to him for a birthday.
Okay, so...
What is he doing to himself? Once I find him, I'm gonna have to see about getting him some real food while I'm here.
First of all, we have to make sure he's actually alive.
Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets?
Listen, whatever someone does with their money, that's their business. We're not gonna go about looking at it.
He's probably been in this apartment for what, 10 months now? How much would it hurt him to get a cupboard to put his clothes away?
Oh, please don't make me go into the garbage can.
The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation.
Part of me is wondering maybe if I have to leave the apartment? Wait. I don't know why. Part of me was like, maybe if I turn off the light, something will happen. I don't know. Do I maybe have to leave the apartment to try and find a key? Or just interact with everything in here. That'll
Nick,
do it.
Are you in there? Quit playing.
I literally just had to interact with everything in this apartment, get her talking about everything, and that would trigger the demon inside the
Jeez.
room.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, saying it and repeating
How
it.
did this door open?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to be in this freaking room. These are some very interesting posters. Are these...
Well, at least I know where all his money's going.
Are these
But
games or
where the hell
bands?
is he?
Are these games or... Okay, that obviously looks like a band. That, I'm assuming, is a band. That could be the poster for a very weird monster on a game, okay? That, more than likely, a game. This is very interesting.
I see his taste in music hasn't changed. All the death metal and occult stuff he was always into.
Why'd you say, like, occult? It's just occult. Why'd you say it weird like that? Why did you not want this room to be open?
He used to love these consoles growing up. He'd spend hours locked into those games. I guess it was an escape for him after Ma passed and we were living at Aunt Sheba's. The worst period of our lives. He was such a quiet kid back then.
Well, games are a great outlet. I mean, being as a teenager and everything who didn't go out as much, I liked escaping into games. It was also a great way to, like, I was a very angry child. It's always a great way to get rid of some of my frustrations.
This looks days old.
Yeah, well, so are the rings under it, okay? Then again, that's probably for multiple usage.
Just trash. I'm not digging through that.
Why not? Maybe find something, who knows?
I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him. I should turn on this computer.
Well, you could press the button, see if maybe it's just in sleep mode. I hope that's just the fans. Can I look behind me quick to see if there's anything in there? Can I close the door?
Who unlocked it?
Dude, I don't care about that. I just want to close the door. Boot failure, USB drive missing.
USB drive? Let me see if I can find one.
Waiting for USB boot disk. Oh god, I have to find something small now? It's not on the seat. Oh, there we go. Now we can actually open the drawer. Okay.
This could be it.
You had me walk around the
Random
entire
drawer
apartment.
Junk.
You had me walk around the entire apartment because I was like, oh, okay, because I had no idea if I could actually open up any of this. I really should have looked harder. Okay, so let's plug that in. Let's get this. Again, oh, can I just close that door? I'd feel very comfortable if I could close that door. Sandbox OS. Alright, so we're booting this up. I still don't like the idea of having that open door right there. That makes me feel all kinds of uncomfortable. Oh, what is this? Let's check this. I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a heavily secure modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be precautious considering the rep urban legends around this game. A single X file, not very cleverly named, no instruction. To think it took me 6 months to track it down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it. Things I don't think I ever can unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyway. We're broken beyond redemption. So pretty much this is just a note talking about this game, and there's not even a title for the game. It's just game.x. So let's get it booted. I get... Fudge me! You suck! Don't do it. Okay. So... Is there something in here that I'm missing? Continue taking notes in these text files. If this game is the real deal, it'd make for an interesting reading. I could edit it and put it out on Reddit post, maybe. Maybe do an accompanying video playthrough would be a cool way to start that gaming content channel I've always wanted to, but never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. I admire those who do. With my track record of starting projects I eventually abandon, I think I will know how that will end up. Anyway, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random. You just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupt. Oh, okay. It's gonna do that sound again, isn't it? Apparently third time was the charm. Okay. Oh, so we're playing a game in a game. This is kind of brilliant, not gonna lie. We're playing a horror game in a horror game. Again, love the idea. Pretty creepy. Creep. What did I say? What is all this? It's fleshy blobs. Oh, I'm assuming it's fleshy blobs. It looks like. What? I'm gonna go grab my Bible quick. I'm gonna go grab my crucifix. Can I help you? I have a very bad feeling. Oh. There's a door over here. Let's go through it and see what happens. This gameception is... I have chills up and down the arm, goosebumps immediately starting. It's the tingles running up and down, skittering around. Am I in a maze now? Oh god. Oh god. Well, there's a door right here, and it's locked. Great! Part of me wants to pop out an earphone, cause not today. I don't want to get jump scared. The sound quality in these is really great, and every sound is just booming. I don't, It's very pixelated. I do like the, oh, we're activating these things, aren't we? I don't think it's a good idea to activate this, though. I feel like this is a very bad idea! And that is where we step away from the monitor, and we wrote the apartment. At least I would, because of a...
Wait.
No.
That file wasn't there before.
Oh.
I'm sure of it.
No, you're right, Maya. That file was not right there. It was not right there. What's about to appear with me is something for my protection. Yeah, I got something for you, okay? I got something for you. I'm about ready to put a crucifix on the end of a Nerf dart right here because it's like, not today. Not today, boo-boo. I don't want to deal with this. I'm creeped out, dude. This is so freaky. Okay, what is this play log now? Got it to run. First impressions, creepy but mostly crappy. A grainy, pixelated PS2 era-style walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? Don't be knocking it. Those are actually pretty fun. The game's also unstable, crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and then randomly splitting them back. How is the OS still going? It's lost system folders, everything on the desktop, including my playlog text, and even the recycle bin. The game has no credits, no title screen, no save load. After every crash, it randomly teleports you to different levels. It was hard to find, had to trawl through fake leads and BS. I would have given up sooner had I not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident. Following an anon link to a file dump on an Onion server, I found it amidst cryptically named zip archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of crap posed for slivers of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. Hold on. I feel like there was definitely a premise of a horror movie, but it was like not games. I think it was tapes? I don't know. I feel like that is a movie, and if it's not, it should. It is said to have been birthed in the dark web, that seedy underbelly. I can't talk. That seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands but by some unknown force. Probably devil, probably demons, probably hell. As I spent hours digging into this, the old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, a craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again. It's impossible to resist. So the evil from the game is starting to seep into the real life of Nik and is giving him these urges of things that he has tried to get away from. So the game is actually having an effect. The symbols in the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity, likely a greater demon that latched on to his host. Perhaps more disturbing all of is the notion that it can what? Well, because there was something already that appeared and was like, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I don't know why the sound effect has to accompany it. I'm assuming the game took Nik and brought him into the game. Hi there. How are you doing? Usually when I hear monstrous things like that, I like to mock it. I'm not gonna mock that, because part of me is like, I don't want to say the words out loud. Part of me kind of goes in that mindset of like, things can latch on to stuff. That's where when people watch horror movies, watch horror shows, read really terrifying things, they get that feeling of uncomfortable, and people have talked about how, and I've been one of them that says, people have that feeling of like, there's something in the back corner of the room, there's something watching them, and I'm definitely one of them. And that is where, when watching and reading that kind of stuff, it's like, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm just not. Because, no. I don't know what's actually being said.
What the hell is this?
It's...
Nik.
I thought something was going to grab me.
I'm pretty sure that was Nik's photo in there. But that makes no sense.
No, it does.
I've got to get this game going again.
No, you don't, Maya. At this point, turn around and run, because the game is taking players. The game is taking people that are playing it and then going, hey, now I have you. It is giving you dark urges, and it's probably giving you that feeling of, hey, I want to start up again and again and again and again. I want to play this game again and again and again until it's just...
Jeez, that scared me. Just the lights.
Until
the electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Until it's not going to be the lights anymore, and then it's going to be real life of something's going to appear in this frickin' room. Right? Again. Wait. Was there a red hue in there? It looks like it is, with like a tinge at the ceiling, but I could be wrong. I don't know if it's like taking the assets of the red in here and it's kind of doing like a throw into the other room. I don't know. I hate it. I don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. Let's continue on. This is really good though. It's really creepy. We have another play log. Where's 2 and 4? Did they get deleted? Getting worse. Growing signs of malevolence, waking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malice, an intense craving for defilement, weird sounds from the other room. I'm assuming that is malice. Voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. Oh, that's creepy. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. Here's the entry from Deacon, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Lagani sect and then Samaria, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifests in the recurring nightmares of killers and the less regret cycles of sex offenders and the dying fugue of dead men walking, and the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims and the PTSD of war survivors and the haunting dread of good people gone irrevocably wrong, a vile parasitical being that consumes those who it selects. So from reading that, Maya should be kind of okay, I guess? Because Maya is not a sex offender. Maya is not someone who accidentally killed someone in an accident. She is not the guilt-born family member of a suicide victim because our mother died of cancer in this game. PTSD of war survivors. I don't think Maya went to war. She didn't mention that, so but I'm assuming not. She could have. And the haunting dread of good people gone irrevocably wrong. Maya has not said anything about something going wrong in her life that has turned her to do something wrong. So Maya, by the definition of Bail Nagin, should be okay, but I have a feeling there's going to be a loophole in saying you're guilty over your brother because your brother's dead now. He's in the game. I have him. Therefore, I'm now going to have you. I have that feeling. I thought at first that there was no point to the game. Just walk from point A to point B, activating shrines, but the simplicity could be deliberate. The patterns of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation. If so, the point of the game may be to simply complete it. Have I made a terrible mistake? What have I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to be free. The game is essentially a spell summoning whatever for the demon to be released. And us, Maya, are completing it. Maya. And I think that is the demon using our brother. 100% it's the demon using our brother. That is not actually our brother. And because I think, like I said, Maya does not fit the description of what the demon would be after, we can, in a way, complete the spell is what I'm thinking. We're able to complete the spell because everyone else is just getting taken. Thanks, I didn't really want to get collectibles of the evil hell demon spell summoning chant, whatever that is. I'd rather not collect these things, because I feel like if I collect these, it's just gonna end badly for me. I feel like I'm right along the ways, though. Like, I'm feeling there's probably gonna be a twist, and I'm just completely wrong, which I'm okay with being wrong, but if there's a twist, holy crap, is it gonna be a twist? Alright, so we got scroll number 2 right over here. I'm waiting for more jump scares. There's not even a button to press. That is an unholy image. I'm hearing noises. I don't like the noises. I don't like the noises. I'm not moving my mouse, baby. I'm not moving my mouse. I will shoot my monitor screen with a Nerf dart. I do not care. It is my sense of security. It might be a funny, lame sense of security. There was a dart in there for sure. Is there another one? Oh, it's empty. I had one shot. And I missed. I failed. Oh god, I hate it. Don't you look at me with those eyes. Don't you look at me, Mr. Demon Face. You weirdo. What have you done to my brother? Give me my brother back. I'll fight you with the forces of heaven and the power of anime. I got it all, baby. Hi, Nick.
Maya, help me. Please. You have to help me.
You are 100% dead.
Nick?
Your skin looks very gray.
It's awful here. Please, help me.
Stop it.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it.
But it's not Nick.
I'm gonna get this
calling it
PC
now.
going again.
We are so enthralled with it.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh,
It's
hell
too dark
no.
in here. I should get the lights on.
Yeah, this is an obvious jump scare. Obvious jump scare is obvious. Wait.
I can't leave just yet. I need to find Nick.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be the option to leave. I don't want to leave the apartment, dude. This is no. Oh god, I hate it. This is definitely uncomfy. Every part of me is hating the vibes in here. I don't want to press the... you're gonna make me pull the curtain, aren't you?
Nobody. But that's impossible.
I don't think so. You ever heard of ghosts and demons and all the fun things that go in the dark? Not fun, Maya! Huh? I think I'm gonna need to go to church after this one!
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
You're being oppressed? Yo, I'm hippity hopping my way over to church after this one. Oh my gosh! This is nuts! Dude, the more we play it, I feel like this is kind of along the lines of reading the Necronomicon, watching the tape from The Ring. That kind of hurt my ear a little bit. It's kind of feeling like along those lines of where the more you dive deep, the more you're opening this door. No, like seriously, I feel like that hurt my ear. Okay, we got the computer back up and running. There's another. That jumped a lot. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident. Even though I was the one drunk and driving, I was flung out of the car and came to unhurt except for a few scratches. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. I have to tell her to stay put. You shouldn't have even called her, to be honest. You should not have told her. I have to tell her to stay put, not come looking for me, because I know Maya. She'll come looking if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years, still blames herself for my failures, even though she absolutely shouldn't. If only she knew that she's the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me a million times already, but she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt if she comes here. Dude, you should have known that your sister, because you scared her with that voicemail. You scared her to the point where she was absolutely 100% going to come looking for you. That was probably the dumbest thing you could have said, was like, I'm going to let her know, don't come looking for me, despite the fact that I'm not in a good spot. Any rational person is not going to look at you and be like, oh, well, I'm just going to completely abandon you and disregard your entire being. No, because a person cares for you. They're going to now go and look for you to make sure that you're okay because they're scared and worried. That's just what family does. That's what really good friends do. That's what loved ones do. I don't want to be here, though. I'm not going to lie. After the first playthrough of this game, I would have been like, you know what? My brother's dead. I'm just going to accept it. I'm going to bury him. I got nothing to bury. I'll buy a tombstone, put it in the ground, and say this is where my brother is, because obviously he's gone! Satan himself has gotten him! Then again, like, the protagonist in me, from watching too much anime and playing too many video games, just would be like, I'll fight heaven and hell for those I love. Right now, I wish I was Doom Guy going into this. Oh, you are so not inviting. Hi, Mr. Goathead. I've completely freed you now, haven't I?
What the hell was that?
Oh, baby. Oh,
Nick,
baby, no.
Wait! Nick!
Oh, honey, no. Oh, honey, no. Oh, honey, no. This place is now just in complete tatters. It is just
Nick!
decayed. It is just... I think now we're actually seeing it for what it really is. I think there was a glamour over it. I think that there was just a facade. I think there was a facade put in place.
Nick!
That is not Nick. That is not our brother.
Nick, stop! It's me!
That is not our brother. That is not our brother. He has been fully possessed. He's been taken over. And if we don't stop, we are going to die. I don't know who you could really call at this point in time. Oh, that elevator is just full on dead.
What the hell?
Like I said, it's become a portal.
I'm not going near that elevator.
What the heck was that? I'll tell you what that was. That's a demon. That's a monster. That is just going to eat me. Or kill me, sacrifice me, I don't know. It's gonna do something not pleasant to me in the very end of this. Dude, do we not have a flashlight that we could use on our phone? I'm pressing shift. Don't you lure me in.
Come quick.
You are 100% not down there. You're showing me what I want to see. You're telling me what I want to hear. Okay, like, no. No. I don't, even the devil appeared as an angel of light, baby, not today. I ain't this stupid.
Maya.
But apparently Maya is. Oh, we're just
waiting for you.
It's like we're traveling down to this through the staircase of hell.
We're all waiting.
We're all waiting? Oh no. I'm so dead. I am so dead. Maya. Maya, no.
You can't save me, Maya.
The grief.
You never could.
It's the grief.
Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Don't be putting that on me, boy. I'll whoop you.
Who are you? What have you done to my brother?
Oh, we know what it is. Hi. I'm gonna tell you right now. Our brother is 100% dead.
Maya.
Shut up. Hello? No. No.
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there.
So we didn't die?
There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on.
Probably because the game
I did
destroyed
the only
it.
thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home.
And now the game will continue to live on, going to the next victim.
It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs. The thing from inside the game.
That would
When it
plague my
came at
mind.
me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think
Nick?
it was Nick who saved me.
That was, oh my gosh, that was Within. That was a fantastic experience. That was also a very unsettling and uncomfortable experience. And because of that, it was a really good game. I would give that a solid 9.5 out of 10. That was so good. I really enjoyed that. It just, tension the entire time from start to finish. It was so clean. The fact of you having a horror game within a horror game, that was so good. I don't think I've seen many games do that. I think maybe I've seen like one or two, and that's about it. It's not a mechanic you see very often, and I love it. Definitely recommend that you all go and check it out and get the full experience for yourself. And because of that, the links in the description below, so you can go and play it and get the full experience. Maybe you can get the same unsettling feeling that I got, or maybe you'll just knuckle through and be like, this ain't nothing. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this. If there's any games you'd like to see me play for future videos or series, leave a suggestion right down there and take them all into consideration. I keep on looking at my camera. So now, like, I'm the only person home, and it better stay that way. Oh, but if you're new around here and been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!